Ages 75 to 85. If you still do these 6 things, you're truly one of a kind. Listen carefully, for without a solitary warning, your physical body can persist, a vessel still drawing breath, while the very essence of your life, the vibrant tapestry of your existence, quietly and insidiously begins to unravel and disappear around you. At 84 years old, having traversed many seasons and observed countless lives unfold, I've become acutely aware of a stark dichotomy in how people approach their later years, a profound divergence in the journey of aging. Some, upon reaching their 8th decade and beyond, continue to exude an infectious vitality. Their laughter still resonates loudly, echoing through homes they meticulously maintain. Their hands still deftly prepare nourishing meals. Their gait remains confident as they navigate the aisles of a bustling grocery store. Their minds effortlessly recall cherished birthdays, and each morning they awaken with a profound sense of connection to the unfolding tapestry of life. Conversely, there are those who, long before their final breath, embark on a lamentable journey of slow, almost imperceptible dimming. Their once expansive world contracts into a mere shadow of its former self. Their physical form gradually weakens. Their voice, once a vibrant instrument, softens into a whisper. And the most profoundly unsettling revelation is this: the genesis of this pervasive decline seldom originates from a singular, sudden disease or catastrophic event. Instead, it subtly germinates from an accumulation of seemingly innocuous, tiny daily habits, so unremarkable in their individual occurrence that scarcely anyone perceives them as inherently dangerous. A silent erosion beginning not with a medical diagnosis, but with the quiet neglect of everyday routines. My name is Henry, and as an 84-year-old observer of life's intricate dance, I feel compelled today to impart 6 modest, yet extraordinarily potent habits that I have personally witnessed in older adults who not only retain their mental acuity, but also remain emotionally vibrant and fiercely physically independent, thriving robustly deep into their 80s, a testament to their conscious choices. Researchers, in their analytical pursuit, sometimes label these individuals superagers. Yet, from my vantage point, they are, in truth, remarkably ordinary. You won't find them conquering marathons in their twilight years, nor will you discover them partaking in exotic, miraculous supplements promising eternal youth. Instead, the vast majority are simply diligent custodians of a series of small, unassuming routines, rituals that, with quiet persistence, act as profound anchors, steadfastly tethering their brain, body, and spirit to the boundless expanse of life itself, nurturing an enduring connection. And here lies the critical nuance, the profound insight that often eludes the casual observer. The very habits that insidiously erode the foundations of vibrant aging frequently present themselves as utterly harmless in their infancy, deceptively benign in their initial stages. The edifice of aging does not crumble in one cataclysmic fall. Rather, it subtly yet relentlessly leaks away, drop by imperceptible drop, through the gradual neglect of these vital routines. Before we delve deeper into these transformative insights, if the prospect of safeguarding your independence and maintaining autonomy well past the age of 70 resonates deeply within you, I implore you to acknowledge this by liking the video, for a profound truth remains unrecognized by many. They are often oblivious to the insidious erosion of their freedom until a concerned loved one or an external observer begins to notice the telltale signs first. Let us now embark upon the exploration of the first habit, a revelation that, in all honesty, transmuted my own life in ways far exceeding my initial expectations. Individuals who navigate the labyrinth of aging with remarkable grace and resilience, particularly after the age of 75, consciously choose to immerse themselves in the invigorating embrace of morning light almost immediately upon awakening. This profound ritual precedes the ubiquitous flicker of a television screen, bypasses the often draining deluge of distressing news, and consciously thwarts the solitary confinement with the insidious grip of anxious thoughts. They purposefully draw open the curtains, step outside into the nascent day, or simply position themselves near a window, allowing the gentle yet powerful rays of daylight to caress their eyes and awaken their entire being. A few years prior, in the somber aftermath of my beloved wife Eleanor's passing, I inadvertently slipped into a truly detrimental routine, a pattern of behavior that was insidiously eroding my well-being without my conscious awareness. I began to sleep later, allowing the darkness to linger, the curtains perpetually drawn, transforming our once bright home into a muted sanctuary until the late hours of almost noon. There were mornings when I would sit in a profound, heavy silence, my gaze listlessly scrolling through the day's headlines, a cup of cold, forgotten coffee clutched in my hand, still shrouded in my robe. And it was then that a subtle, yet undeniably dangerous metamorphosis began to unfold within me. My sleep quality deteriorated markedly, my once reliable energy levels plummeted into an abyss of exhaustion, and my legs, with each passing week, felt increasingly heavy, a burden I struggled to comprehend. One poignant morning, my grandson, with the innocent candor only a child possesses, walked into the kitchen, paused, and in a quiet voice filled with a perplexing curiosity, simply asked, "Grandpa, why does it always feel so dark in here?" That unassuming sentence struck me with a force far greater than he could possibly fathom, for in that instant, his words pierced through my self-imposed gloom, and I, too, suddenly perceived the oppressive darkness. The house, once vibrant and alive with Eleanor's presence, no longer pulsated with life, and neither, I realized with a chilling clarity, did I. Sometimes, the initial, most insidious symptom of decline is not a tangible physical weakness, but rather a profound emotional withdrawal, a retreat from the world's invigorating embrace. That very morning, propelled by a nascent determination, I compelled myself to open every single curtain in the house. Sunlight, a long-lost friend, streamed through the windows, bathing the walls in a warm glow, illuminating the ethereal dance of dust motes in the air. And for the first time in what felt like an eternity, the home awakened, stirring from its slumber. Contemporary researchers have now unequivocally established that exposure to morning light plays an indispensable role in the intricate regulation of vital physiological processes, including the delicate balance of serotonin and melatonin, the profound quality of sleep, the intricate ebb and flow of emotional equilibrium, and even the sharpness of memory. Yet on a deeper, more ineffable emotional level, it achieves something far more profound. It sends an unequivocal message to the very core of your brain, a declaration that life, despite its challenges and losses, is still relentlessly moving forward, a continuous journey. Light, in its pure, unadulterated essence, serves as a primal reminder to your nervous system that the world, in its vibrant and ceaseless unfolding, still anticipates and expects your active participation within its grand design. Now, let us turn our attention to the second habit, one that, while deceptively simple in its articulation, subtly yet profoundly recalibrates how older bodies process and manage the pervasive stresses of daily existence. These superagers, whom I've observed, initiate their day with a remarkable gentleness, eschewing the aggressive jolt that many younger individuals embrace. Their mornings unfold with the soothing warmth of tea or water, accompanied by slow, deliberate movements, and enveloped in quiet, unhurried routines. The profound truth, often overlooked by younger generations, is the exquisite sensitivity the nervous system develops after the age of 75, becoming a delicate instrument far more susceptible to external shocks and internal agitation. I distinctly recall one particularly frigid winter morning when, in a misguided attempt to expedite my awakening, I impulsively drank a glass of ice water immediately after rising. The intended invigorating jolt never materialized. Instead, my hands stiffened almost instantly. A sharp cramp seized my stomach, and I was left with an unsettling, pervasive sense of anxiety that lingered inexplicably for nearly an hour afterward. That morning served as an invaluable, albeit uncomfortable, lesson. Aging bodies, in their profound wisdom, respond with infinitely greater harmony to the gentle balm of comfort than to the jarring impact of shock. after reaching the milestone of 80, the cultivation of a deep inner calm transforms from a mere preference into a veritable medicine, a therapeutic necessity for sustained well-being. Consequently, now, with each new dawn, I meticulously boil water, slowly and deliberately, cradling the warm cup in both hands, and settle quietly near the window, observing the world outside and allowing the house to awaken around me, embracing its nascent rhythms. Just 10 peaceful minutes, that is all it takes. Yet, on an emotional plane, those 10 minutes possess the power to fundamentally reorient and elevate the trajectory of my entire day, imbuing it with a sense of tranquility. This is because, contrary to popular belief, many older adults do not first experience physical exhaustion. Their exhaustion, more often than not, manifests initially and most profoundly on an emotional level. The relentless onslaught of constant stress, the pervasive cacophony of modern noise, and the gnawing fear regarding an uncertain future can relentlessly drain the spirit. These small, deliberate calming rituals thus serve as a vital protective shield, fortifying the nervous system before the insidious tendrils of anxiety can fully take root and dominate the entirety of one's day. And if you have found yourself still engaged with these insights, I earnestly encourage you to consider subscribing, for the subsequent habits I am about to unveil possess the potential to help you circumvent one of the most isolating and profoundly lonely aspects of aging, an experience that, for many, remains an unseen specter until its chilling reality suddenly descends upon them. We now arrive at the third habit, a practice that, more than many others, may well delineate the critical distinction between sustained independence and the eventual, often reluctant, reliance on others for even the most fundamental daily tasks. Truly healthy older adults, those who maintain a vibrant autonomy, meticulously protect their muscle mass with unwavering intentionality. This isn't born from a desire for aesthetically impressive physiques or vanity, but rather from a profound understanding that muscle, after the age of 80, transcends mere strength. It embodies survival itself, a literal bulwark against the fragility of advanced years. A dear friend of mine, Walter, learned this stark truth in the most profoundly painful manner imaginable. At 81, he still presented an outward appearance of robust health, lean, meticulous in his grooming, and sufficiently active for his age. However, one rain-slicked afternoon, while exiting a pharmacy, he slipped inadvertently while stepping off a curb. To his utter horror and despair, he found himself unable to summon the requisite strength to push himself back upright. He later confessed to me, with a heartbreaking vulnerability that still resonates, "Henry, that was the first moment I truly grasped that my body could no longer rescue itself." This profound realization, this loss of self-sufficiency, serves as a cruel prelude, for weakness frequently humiliates individuals long before it completely disables them, stripping them of dignity. After the 7th decade of life, muscle mass undergoes a natural annual decline, and when older adults, perhaps unknowingly, predominantly consume diets rich in toast, refined sugars, and processed foods, or, even more detrimentally, frequently skip meals altogether, the body's precious strength diminishes with an alarming rapidity that most people tragically underestimate. This insidious weakness accumulates quietly, almost imperceptibly, for years. Then, one day, the once effortless act of opening a jar suddenly becomes a frustrating struggle. Stairs, once climbed with ease, now feel impossibly steep, each ascent a laborious challenge. Rising from a comfortable chair demands a concentrated effort, a conscious exertion of will, and then with a chilling inevitability, even the innocent eyes of children begin to observe this decline, a silent acknowledgement of fading capabilities. That truly is the perilous precipice. Yet older adults who steadfastly maintain their strength and vigor well past 80 typically embrace a remarkably simple yet profoundly impactful strategy. Protein consumed early in the day, be it eggs, eggs, nourishing yogurt, a handful of wholesome nuts, or protein-rich beans. These constitute small, consistent acts of bodily rebuilding. Because genuine strength after 80 is not forged through fleeting bursts of motivation, it is meticulously constructed, brick by brick, through unwavering repetition. Every single breakfast, therefore, becomes a quiet yet monumental decision point. It is either actively safeguarding your cherished independence or, conversely, imperceptibly weakening it, day by day. Let us proceed to the fourth habit, a profound insight that, when I first truly comprehended its implications, genuinely astonished me. Individuals who navigate the aging process with exceptional grace and cognitive vitality consistently engage their hands in meaningful activities every single day. This encompasses a vast array of seemingly mundane actions: the careful preparation of a meal through cooking, the nurturing engagement with nature through gardening, the methodical folding of laundry, the deliberate act of writing notes by hand, or the meticulous buttoning of a shirt. These seemingly tiny physical actions, often dismissed as inconsequential, are in fact powerful catalysts, stimulating vast, interconnected regions of the brain intimately associated with crucial cognitive functions such as coordination, memory, and spatial awareness. However, the omnipresent allure of modern convenience, with its promise of effortless living, subtly and insidiously steals these vital movements away from us. The ubiquitous presence of delivery apps, the pervasive ease of frozen meals, the simple convenience of slip-on shoes, and the relentless march of machines designed to perform virtually every conceivable task all conspire to diminish our need for physical engagement. Gradually, many older adults cease to physically participate in the very fabric of life itself. After Eleanor's departure, I, too, almost entirely abandoned cooking. My days became a monotonous cycle of microwave dinners, plastic forks, and disposable paper plates. One poignant evening, a chilling realization washed over me. I had not chopped a single vegetable or penned a handwritten note in nearly 3 weeks. Life, in its entirety, had become disturbingly passive, a mere spectator sport. The brain, I came to understand, ages with a disheartening rapidity when life demands no effort, when existence becomes a path of least resistance. Thus, with a conscious act of will, I compelled myself back into the embrace of physical routines. I began to stir soup slowly and deliberately, savoring the tactile sensation, to tenderly water my plants, to meticulously peel apples, and to undertake the repair of tiny, inconsequential objects around the house. And, remarkably, a strange, yet undeniable transformation began to unfold. My mind, once shrouded in a fog of passivity, started to feel demonstrably sharper again. This profound connection is because movement is not merely a physical act. It is a powerful conduit, keeping the brain emotionally tethered to a vital sense of purpose and active engagement with the world. We now approach the fifth habit, and in all sincerity, this may very well be the single most emotionally significant revelation within the entirety of this discourse. Individuals who age gracefully and with enduring vitality consistently engage their voice every single day. They extend warm greetings to strangers, exchange light-hearted jokes with cashiers, audibly read passages from books or newspapers, and even sing quietly to themselves while absorbed in the domestic rhythm of cooking, even if they reside in solitude. A year after the profound void left by my wife's passing, a truly terrifying realization descended upon me one quiet night. I grasped with a chilling clarity that I had barely uttered a single word aloud for almost 2 full days. There had been no telephone calls, no cherished visitors, no casual conversations, nothing but an oppressive, pervasive silence. And that silence, I vividly recall, felt impossibly heavy within the walls of our house, a palpable weight that settled deep within my chest, too. Silence, I discovered, possesses the insidious power to age people far more rapidly and profoundly than any wrinkle ever could. Many older adults grievously underestimate the gradual yet devastating toll that isolation inexorably exacts upon the mind. The less individuals engage their voice, the more profoundly profoundly and insidiously disconnected they often become emotionally from the vibrant, pulsating world around them. Yet, healthy older adults, with an astute awareness, intentionally disrupt this encroaching silence. They greet their neighbors with genuine warmth and enthusiasm. They engage in affectionate chatter with their beloved pets, responding to their silent cues. They permit themselves the simple joy of laughter during even the most fleeting of conversations. These are tiny sounds, infinitesimally small moments, yet their emotional potency is immeasurable. Because your voice is not merely a mechanism for communication, it is irrefutable proof, an undeniable testament that a vital, essential part of you is still actively reaching outward, engaging with life, asserting your presence in the world. Now, before I unveil the final culminating habit, I once again urge you to subscribe and activate notifications, for the insights contained in the next video may well empower you to circumvent yet another silent, often overlooked mistake that tragically precipitates many older adults into losing their cherished independence far earlier than they ever should. And finally, we arrive at the last, the sixth, and perhaps the most profoundly impactful habit, the one that may matter more than all the others combined. Individuals who maintain an exceptional mental aliveness and vibrant engagement well beyond the age of 80 consistently cultivate the practice of eagerly anticipating something, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, every single day. This could manifest as the simple pleasure of a favorite breakfast, the quiet joy of feeding the birds outside, the heartwarming prospect of calling their beloved grandchildren, the delightful excursion to a local bakery for a fresh treat, or the communal excitement of watching a spirited football game on a Sunday afternoon. These are not grand, monumental aspirations. Rather, they are tiny anticipations, delicate threads of hope, yet they serve as profoundly powerful reasons to continually propel oneself forward, to remain engaged with the unfolding narrative of existence. Because the true, insidious danger of aging is not solely confined to physical decline, as grievous as that may be. It is, more insidiously, emotional disengagement, the slow, creeping cessation of actively looking forward to life itself, even before one ceases to physically live. Dopamine, that crucial neurotransmitter, one of the brain's most vital motivation chemicals, springs into active life precisely when we consciously anticipate something, when we harbor a hopeful expectation for a future event. And many older adults, tragically, slowly lose that profound feeling of anticipation without ever truly realizing its erosion. Their days, once vibrant and varied, gradually become a monotonous, predictable, and ultimately hollow continuum. The future, in its emotional resonance, begins to shrink, contracting into a narrow, repetitive corridor, long before the body even exhibits overt signs of physical decline. Yet, truly healthy older adults, those who defy the conventional narrative of aging, meticulously and consciously protect this invaluable capacity for anticipation. Because on a deep emotional and neurological level, anticipation is the very tether that keeps the brain profoundly connected to tomorrow, to the promise of what is yet to come. So I implore you to remember this fundamental truth. None of these 6 habits are outwardly dramatic or ostentatious, and that paradoxically is precisely why most people, in their short-sightedness, grievously underestimate their profound power. But when these seemingly minor actions are repeated consistently, day in and day out, over the span of many years, they quietly yet inexorably determine the very trajectory of how you will age, shaping your vitality and your engagement with life. Light, warmth, strength, movement, voice, anticipation, these are not mere suggestions. They are the fundamental pillars of emotional and physical survival after 80, transforming tiny habits into the very architecture of a life well lived. I'm Henry, and I sincerely look forward to connecting with you in the next video.